Hello guys, it's me Kimberly. This video is about, I decided I should put a video up telling everyone why I decided to go with the lap band surgery and a little bit about me, because I haven't really said anything about myself and who I am. So I live in Chicago, in the suburbs of Chicago, and I work full-time and I go to school. I go to cosmetology school part-time. Almost done with that. 2 more months to go. Thank God. It has been a long ride because I go part-time and it's a 16-month program and I am sick of it. I love doing hair, but I'm sick of school. So I'm ready to do hair and actually make money. So but I love it. So why I decided to have lap band. This is something that was brought to me by my doctor about 2 years ago. I think because every time I went for my yearly checkup, I was heavier and heavier and heavier. And I would tell her, oh, I'm doing Weight Watchers and I'm exercising. But somehow I would end up heavier. The next year I would come back. So she suggested the lap band. So I looked into it. I went to one of the seminars and they talked about it and all that, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I took all the paperwork home because I'm someone that I have to read paperwork from front cover to back cover, research everything. So I did that, watched videos online, did a lot of stuff, and after a couple weeks of contemplating, talking to friends, thinking about it, I realized that the diet was more than I wanted to get into at the time. I was like, no, there's no way I can eat like this. I just can't do it. So I was like, forget the lap band. So about another year passed. I was getting heavier and heavier. I was dieting. I was, Weight Watchers is my diet of choice because you can pretty much be free to eat anything. But I would lose it, gain it. Lose it, gain it. And I was sick of the roller coaster. And I've been fat or overweight all my life, ever since I can remember. I cannot remember being a normal size. Even when I was, like, for my height, I'm 5'6". I guess 150 would be a normal weight for me. When I was 150, I was probably in grade school. So I can't remember being a normal size. The smallest I remember being is when I brought my son home from the hospital. I was 180. That's when I was 20 years old. I'm 36 now. So the smallest I can remember being is like 180 pounds. And that to me was fat, even then. I've always been heavier than the norm. So it just clicked to me that I got to do something different than what I've been doing. I have tried to diet and it doesn't work for me. I mean, it will work if I work it, but somehow I always end up falling off the wagon and gaining the weight back. So I went to a friend of mine and I was like, I think I'm going to go ahead with that lap band surgery. And she's like, no, don't do it. You can just do your Weight Watchers. You can exercise. You can lose weight. I'm like, yeah, but I've been doing this for years. How many Weight Watchers booklets do I have? I've been doing it for years, and I'm 5 pounds away from where I started. It was just a mess. It was so frustrating. So I didn't really listen to any of my friends. I just went ahead and I applied for it through my insurance. I am considered obese. My BMI is about 46. However, my insurance denied me because I didn't have any comorbidities. I had no diabetes, no sleep apnea, no high blood pressure. I didn't have any of those things, So they said no. So my doctor's office told me that they had a law firm, an obesity law firm that can get involved if I wanted that. So I was like, sure, if it's not going to cost me any money, go for it. So I'm watching my time here. So they got involved, and a month or two later, I finally got an email stating that I was approved for lap band. By then, I had pretty much forgot about it. I knew it was in the works in the background, but I was not getting my hopes up about it. So when they approved me, I was happy. I called, I made my appointment to have the surgery, and that's where it started, and I decided to just get it done. Now, since I've had the surgery, or since I've decided to have the surgery, I have not told anyone in my family except for my sister, because I really am afraid of what their opinions are going to be. I don't really care what their opinions are going to be, but I just really don't want to hear it right now. I'd rather wait until after the surgery, and then it's done and they can talk all they want. But right now, I just don't want that stress on me. So I've told a few friends, and I told my sister. So, but it looks like I'm going to have to tell a family member, because I need someone to take me and pick me up from the hospital. So I'm going to have to tell somebody, because my sister lives in North Carolina. She can't do it. And all of my friends work, and I don't want to have to ask them to take off work and blah, blah, blah. So, what else? That's pretty much it. My one friend, she's supportive, but she keeps asking me every day, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? And I think people think that this is something you decide on a whim, like, yeah, I just want to do this. But it's a decision that I've been thinking about for a long, long time. I mean, it started almost a year ago is when I first submitted to the insurance. So, well, maybe 6 months ago is when I first submitted. But, you know, I had been thinking about it a long, long time. So, that's it. That's me. So I'm getting nervous as I approach the date. I'm getting really nervous because I've been watching YouTube videos, and now I think maybe I shouldn't have watched so many, because I'm hearing all the stuff about the stuck episodes and the throwing up of the food, and I am so afraid of that it's scaring the heck out of me. And I'm like, do I really want to go through with this? But, you know, I have to do something. I'm 200, well, now I'm down to 284 because I lost 7 pounds this week. But I started at 291 pounds, and I have to do something about that. I can't keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, that's it for me. So, you guys, if you want to comment or rate, you know, leave me a comment. I need encouragement, anything. Please do so, and please subscribe, and thanks for watching.